Ah, okay. I hope audio is working out well here. Uh, again, no camera stream. So, anyway,
Yes, we found this easier for one of our members to get on, and so we done this.
we'll probably be doing this for a little bit, but yeah. So, who would like to recap? Actually, here, I roll a d4, and we'll see. We have 4 people here right now.
Including you.
Yeah, yeah. Robert, my friend.
I'm eating chicken, so I'm out of this.
I wish Stream could see Robert's face right now.
What?
You turn to recap. Last session.
But
I rolled.
what did we do last session?
we
Shopping roleplay
Last session was
episode.
basically
There was a lot
shopping.
of fucking around and me sitting here bored, if I remember correctly.
Valid. We really didn't. I really had nothing to do last session.
Yeah, it was basically, hey, we could get out. We don't have anything else to do. We went shopping. We did a thing. Went shopping. Leo had to convince people to get out of or stay out of Thunder Mountain.
Clanker turned into a
conspiracy theorist trying to devise a plan to kill Hallister.
Yeah, Cloud did do that.
Flanker turned into a giant woman.
Yep.
Yes! Yes! That is what my mind was. He's also a crystal.
Renamed a crystal.
Rename Clanker to Twinkler.
Alright.
You could just
oh fuck.
Other than that, we literally didn't do anything except for getting invited to the Castle Lantern.
Yeah, so yeah, we ended the session with you guys seeing a very well dressed like slightly old tiefling man leaving you an invitation to the Castle Lanterns Founders Day party. So, that was that day there was the 28th, wasn't it? That was the end of the 28th day?
I think so, yeah.
I believe.
Okay. So, you guys went in, had discussion and stuff. And I'll leave you guys to start whenever you please. Probably best to do that night.
Yeah, so it invites me, Leo speaks up. It invites me, invites Cloud because you're part of the original party. Invites me, Cloud, Fagnum, and Atreus. I can't do that in that
Atreus.
voice. Atreus. This
no,
voice is very hard to do. Say Atreus for Atreus. To the party, but it also says we can take +1.
It actually just says plus guests.
Plus guests, yeah.
No
so,
limit.
I don't think we all need to go, even if we were on the list of, hey, you can come to this. So, who wants to go to the party?
It sounds like it could be fun.
Alright, that's Clanker. I will be going. It's why not? Cloud? Do you want to come, or?
Cloud.
AKA, pick your character. Who's going to it?
I'm having an issue. I'm probably gonna have to go with Cloud because I'm still loading and cannot update Bard.
I might have College of he's lore, College of Lore.
I mean, either works. So, yeah.
Yeah, you could, if you want to, you could go quickly throw up a sheet on the D&D Beyond account of mine. I have College of Lore Bard, I think.
I think College of Lore is a basic version.
I don't know. I don't know basics much.
Whatever you want to do.
Sorry.
I will not be going. Void speaks up. I have something I need to do on my own. Don't think Atreus will want to go. I think he's asleep right now. Nor probably will Ren. And it probably would be good for not to bring Karthus.
I mean, we could bring the cat.
Why would we bring the cat? I don't think we need more chaos at this thing.
Okay, Cloud is gonna just shake his head. I fucking. Never mind. What? One second. Civ.
Robert?
What the fuck is going on?
Is it,
Oh, it's done. Oh, it's done the thing again.
It's done the thing again?
What the
How
fuck
did you
is
fix that,
going
Orion?
on?
Also, I
I had to
disabled
reload.
disabled
again.
SMS. Why is that still there? I don't... I thought I did.
You might have. I'm sorry, Robert.
Sorry.
Enjoy reloading again.
God, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I disabled SMS. I don't know why that's there.
That's the only way we knew how to fix it.
I think that there's just some bugs with the fucking Fluffy system and Foundry right now. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just fucking see that myself?
Just the part of the stream where we take needlessly long to do something due to technical issues.
Nah, it's fine.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing stopping you guys from continuing to RP.
Yes.
So Cloud, you don't want to go?
He's
I've
going
got
to
other
do
plans to
some
deal with.
actual wizard studying.
Mm.
Whoa. What is
I might invite Bard.
Jesus Christ. Most of you can't hear what I'm
I
hearing
might
because of
invite-
fucking done Foundry. Jesus Christ. Why is that so loud?
Can I talk?
Sorry.
Crimes. 4 times of. I might. Wait. Freaking. Now I need to pull off my hoodie because I'm overheating.
Well, when I get suddenly fucking deafened from my own music.
Yep.
Alright. Fuck it. No music right now.
I hate. Alright. I might invite Bard. He might be good in this situation.
I will note, Eunice, he is not in the tavern right now.
No, because the tavern's closed. Not in the tavern.
Point.
Tavern's closed.
He doesn't stay at the tavern. Good point.
Yeah. The tavern doesn't even have rooms right now. We don't even have rooms for us. And barely even that.
Yeah.
Hey, Clinker doesn't really need to sleep.
Clanker will be staying in Leo's room for the sole fact that Nyx is still gonna cling to him. I can send off a message to Bard and see if he would want to come. That seems like enough people. I don't think we want to be bringing a whole army to this party.
Oh, yes, they tend to
And
not
for-
like it when that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that work for everybody else?
So, what exactly is one expected to
No
do
answer.
these
Okay.
parties?
Socialize mostly. I can teach you slight proper etiquette over the next day, 2 days, if you want, Clanker.
That would be appreciated. Sadly, the only time I've really been to a party is to kill someone. So,
Yes.
So, what's
Sorry.
people doing right now? It's
Trying to get
probably
boundaries up.
decently,
I am.
probably decently late now. Sun is definitely setting, if not set. Uh, yes.
Bully's probably gonna depart for the for her own room in back towards the Yane portal.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting messages from when I'm working. Cool. Alright. I don't know. It's night, so it probably would be best for us all to head off to our separate rooms. I guess Cloud can go back to conspiracy theoristing. He went outside and touched grass. Alright, I'm on call, but I'm
I just had a,
multitasking.
I just had a fucking roach jump on my arm. Wonderful.
Ow.
Oh,
Not
Ow?
ow, not
A
ow,
roach.
but
Not ow, not ow. Ah. I meant to say ah, but I said ow.
yeah. I mean, it kind of stung, but
Leo will probably go back to his room. Echo, stop. Sorry. Leo will probably go to his room. He's invited. Knowing Clanker doesn't sleep, he's probably invited Clanker to just hang out in his room if he needs to. Nyx is already probably asleep in on the bed. Leo's probably set up a makeshift hammock for himself somewhere. And that be night, I guess, unless anybody else has anything. There's nothing to do at night other than just plan.
I just had like a mini freak out there. I could not find my phone. Then I remembered it's charging.
good job.
Ah, smart. I now have both Chrome and Microsoft Edge open
Mm-hmm.
Why?
to try to load the Foundry on different because I have 2 accounts and I can just do this way. See if it finally
Nice.
loads.
Well, in any case, unless you guys want to do more stuff over the night, you just spend the night doing usual long rest stuff. Thus, you can do long rest.
Can Leo make a check of some sort to remember what if he remembers anything about like the cast lantern from his like childhood or something?
Give me a history check.
Heck, dice! You're gonna tell me the number because I also don't have my thing open.
I can.
I had 11 plus whatever I get. Add.
That's a 13. Let me see. Generally the only thing you know about them is
Two.
that, at least from your childhood, would be that they were for a long time gently like declining in wealth for a while, and it was steady. Sometimes they'd spike back up for a little bit, but overall they were getting hit by pretty hard times. Hmm.
Mhm.
But and so it's when you came back to Waterdeep, it's probably a decent shock to eventually have seen them just suddenly spike in wealth, most pretty
Mm.
higher than they ever were before, and that would have happened after you
Yeah.
returned to Waterdeep.
Okay. So it's
So
recent then, because I think we only got back like in the last 3, 4 years, maybe 5 at most.
yes, it is recent, but I need to check exactly how recent. Let's see if I can find it. But continue.
Alright. Other than that, I don't think there is anything I need to do over long rest.
Actually,
I'm
okay,
very
real quick, sorry. Specifically, it would have happened 3 years ago, so you would have come back to see them suddenly of higher wealth.
Hmm.
it's not at all suspicious.
Yeah, definitely not suspicious. Um,
This is all stuff you guys have learned outside of Leo, though, before. So,
yeah, which is the problem is that
mhm.
it was also just to recap it as well.
Yeah, fair.
Um, alright, yeah, one sec. I can actually text because I'm still just sitting here waiting for my dog to decide to get out of his
Mm,
kennel. He's happy right now, so it's fine. Um,
puppy.
puppy. Um, not me scrolling up through random DMs. Um, are you coming out yet? No? Putting a pause.
Make sure you give Bard actual spell points. Whenever I see that.
He does. It's just it's acting stupid.
You have them in all caps or all lowercase. It has to be named properly, spelled properly, or punctuated. No, fucking capitalized properly.
Look at his sheet.
Yes, I am looking at it. That's why I say that.
You said they're all lowercase. That's all caps.
No, they're all lowercase. The font is just all caps. I fixed it. Do you see it now? Okay, but anyway, were you just like you're gonna do something? Dead?
You're content in there.
Dead?
Yes.
Were you gonna do something?
Yes. No, I'm good. I was just about to complain about Foundry, but it's
Oh,
nothing important.
I thought you
Yeah,
said Clanker
Foundry's
was gonna do
being a bitch
something.
for all of
But
us.
yeah. So,
Yeah, it loaded up, then my browser crashed, and now I have to reload again.
yeah, sucks. Okay. So, all right. Yeah. Night passes as usual. Nothing new happens. And the next day, you all get up as usual. What do morning routines be? And if they have changed?
Uh, Leo is up at basically the ass crack of dawn, probably, because his sleep schedule is either get the 4 hours of rest kind of early night or get the 4 hours of rest right before day.
Mhm.
And no matter what, he is up at
The ash crack of dawn.
like yeah, like 7 a.m. is his wake up time.
That's a fairly average wake up time, but yeah, somewhat.
7, yeah, 7 on a good day.
Yeah.
4 a.m. on a bad day. And since I said the ass crack of dawn, 4 a.m. it is. He's probably down, like, kind of setting up for the day of. It's what day is it?
It is the
Like
29th.
is
He
tavern
needs to
open?
learn how to be alone.
I know. I'm trying to get him out right now. I'm letting him sit in there if he wants to.
Also, you're kind of loud. Well, the question is Cavern open on the day of the party?
It is.
It's not the day.
The day of the party is 2 days from
before the
now.
party. Yeah,
No,
day
no,
be 2 days before.
no. The
No?
party happens on well, this goes 29th, 30th, and Founders Day. I think. Fuck, I'll check. Please hold. That's what I'm assuming right now, but go with that in mind for the moment.
Mm-hmm. Is tavern open on this day though?
That's up to you guys.
If we like, uh, is it a work week day or is it a weekend day?
Up to you guys.
I'm
No, like
seriously
on
considering
the.
just using fucking cloud at this point.
I don't know.
I am having trouble fixing his sheet. Bard's sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, if I can go get dog out. No, but like, is it a work week day as in normal
I don't know.
calendar?
I actually do not know. So it is up to you
Right.
guys.
Which day of the week does it fall on, Civ?
There are 10 days of the week.
What?
It
Yes,
is the
but out
ninth
of the
day.
10, which
It
day
is
does
the
it
ninth
fall?
day of the week.
Okay,
Then
so it would probably be a day off,
no,
right? Because there's 10 days. That means, like,
depends. Like, if you counted like a normal, if you count a normal day type schedule, it depends on if you are counting Sunday as the last day of the week or the first day of the week. Because
as
like,
God, I'm sure Civ can correct me if this is wrong, but I'm assuming because they have longer weeks, they also have longer weekends.
no, I think you said the work week is 7 days.
I
I don't know.
I think I have
I
said
don't
before
have
that a work week.
information.
I think I have said before that a work week is 7 days, but let me check. 5e work week length. Fuck. This isn't a big deal here. Okay, a work week is 5 days actually.
All right, then.
So I was right.
So then it's probably most likely that he's walking to the backyard by himself. That it's a week. It's a weekend or a non-work day. So tavern's not open.
I'm looking up right now if people in the Forgotten Homes actually tend to have days off. Because that is a fairly new concept.
They work 5 days a week. If that's the case, somehow Fantasy World has better labor laws than we do.
Or no, maybe a work week is considered 5 days because then there's 2 work weeks in a week.
There is 2 work weeks in a 10 day.
So then never mind, there's no breaks. Alright, Leo's preparing for the morning Leo is up at 4 a.m. preparing stuff for day of work.
I'll say that usually it's like on holidays and special events that work tends to have breaks, and religious holidays and like.
due to the festival, we could say that the tavern is either closed or not at full capacity.
It's the festival's in 2 days, so right now it might
The
still be open.
festival is the Founders Day occurs on the 1st of Flameville, which is next month. It is the 28th. There's 30 days in a month.
Anyways, we're fine.
All right, Neil's setting up for the tavern day. Is it okay? No, come back here.
Yeah, 2 days. Okay. Because there is no day between the months here. Yeah, so spending that time getting stuff set up for the week or the day.
Yes.
What's Thagnum doing?
Fuck you.
And Clinker. And Drogclinker.
I'd imagine he'd either be running the tavern or he'd be visiting with the Black Staff.
He do be the cook, so. If we're just kind of generally going over the start midday-ish kind of here, I'll say that unless anyone else wants to step in here first and talk, Robert, I'll take that as no. So on this day though, hold on. Yes, I know crimes, Ryan. Okay. Yeah. By about midday, afternoon-ish, you notice that there's like a significant decrease in the average number of customers that you're getting.
Decrease or increase?
Decrease. Generally, by about midday, only the super common regulars have shown up.
I mean, that's to be expected with big crowd. Everyone else is probably.
You cut out again, Ted. I didn't catch what you said.
I mean, that would be about expected considering the events.
There's no events today.
Oh.
Again, that's in 2
Yeah,
days.
that's in 2 days.
Founders Day just happens on the 1st of Flame Roll. It is the 28th of
Okay,
Kythorn.
everybody.
This is odd then. If it's not normal, then it's odd.
Ah, yes, the floor here is
I
made out of floor.
wonder-
It's not even inside.
There's a distinct lack of people, and with all the hype, it's only been like 2 days, 3 days since the season finale, so I do not understand this. This is odd.
Hey
Does
then.
Bard show up?
Lord, show up.
Sorry, I've
Or-
been distracted trying to deal with his sheet.
Yeah,
It's
you
giving
aren't.
me a
Oh, wait, you
headache.
doing? Fine. You aren't doing Bard. You're doing Cloud. Maybe I don't know.
No, he said he was using Bard.
Oh, he's there. Cool. Does Bard show up? Is the question.
Do Bard show up to Tavern?
He will be fashionably late.
Fashionably
yes.
late when nobody is around on fashionably late to the bar. Yes, or
To the
tavern.
bar on an average day. Excellent.
Oh, you're talking about
Look at me.
the tavern being open.
Yes.
No,
Yes, this is 2 days. This is
he
still
does
2
not.
days. Ah,
He is
Yes.
off doing things.
I'm actually gonna sending him probably then to ask, but if he doesn't show up by tomorrow. Does anybody want to join me on going out and seeing maybe why everybody's gone? Can go ask. Go ask Dernan if he's had the same lack of people.
Magnum is going to speak up. I can go and ask him. I've got more of a reputation with him, anyways.
Uh, That would work, yeah. If you want to go ask, just because then we know if this is just our tavern doing poorly or like something to worry about.
Yeah, of course. I'll be back in a minute.
Right.
I'm going to
You have a slow
find a lady.
day. Oh no, my business is collapsing. No.
No, it's more.
I know, I
It's
know. I'm joking.
slow day. Slow day after the
Yeah,
mid-series
I'm joking.
season finale.
I'm joking. Yes.
You're
Can I have
getting
this? Am I allowed to have this? Yeah.
So, Fagman goes outside with them.
Good boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the. Why did I forget the name of it?
Well, before you even get out of Trosco Alley, you do see like about one or two crowds gathering around sections in the alley. So that's already the sign.
Desmond, no.
Yangi.
No, he wants to play, and the other dog's being jerk.
He commit crimes. Uh, did you catch what I said?
I heard lines of people, and then the rest of it kind of.
Not lines,
Uh,
more crowds that are grouping around a few areas in the alley, and you can't really see what they're around.
Okay, Magnum's gonna go check it out.
Okay, you just go to near one of the crowds. Um, you immediately what hits you is the smell of like really good food, like, and probably better than even you're used to cooking and the like. And
So this thing is another business opportunity.
uh, so yeah, the crowd isn't really organized at all. But you do see people on occasion making their way out of the crowd, with like a pretty big plate of food, like and even like something you're used to seeing in like a noble house at minimum, and wine.
Okay, so to get a better look at what's going on, so like you can get over the crowd
Mm-hmm.
and see more so what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Magnum's gonna cast levitate on himself.
The goblin suddenly starts floating. Okay. So you just start. Most of the people don't notice immediately that you're casting a spell. And the ones who do just kind of keep their distance from you. Uh, and then you just start floating. But once you like started floating up behind the crowd, you can see there's like a fairly ornate carriage, um, pulled up there, and with the side opened, and a couple of workers gathering up food and plating it up and handing it out to people, with a sign saying, "Fuck, hold on." Just listing the price of just a silver, and
Silver
below it in below that in cursive, it list saying, "Charity courtesy of Lord Victorio Castellanter and Amalia Castellanter."
Ah. Question is, are they doing this to actually help it, people, or did they set it up outside of our tavern to purposefully drive away business?
Do you ask anybody?
I mean, you kinda can't talk to people when you're floating 20 feet in the air very well.
Are you floating 20 feet in the air?
Levitate lifts you up 20 feet.
I didn't
So-
realize I muted. Hello, I'm
Hello.
talking.
Sorry.
Fine. No, I muted. It's not your
So the
fault.
people just so some.
Again,
Sorry, go ahead, Brain.
can I see him floating? How far did he get away from the tavern? That's what I've been asking.
Probably like a couple 100 feet at most. You just see that you can probably see him through the windows at one of the crowds, and he starts casting a spell, and then he flies off like someone let go of a goblin-shaped balloon.
Leo's gonna go grab him and help him pull him down. Then I guess if he continues to levitate.
Birdman fly up.
What are you doing, Sagnum?
You need a better view.
You could
Look,
have asked someone in line and not try to float up and look like it's fine.
in case you haven't noticed, I come up to people's thighs at best at most situations.
You could have come and got me. It is I.
That's
It is
also
my
fair
job.
point.
It is my job to be personable.
Leo is probably actually tall enough to see over the ground.
Leo's about
I
6
didn't
foot something.
think of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Squeaky noises. Is there a clown in the crowd?
If you haven't noticed from my camera, I have.
Yeah,
put it up on
yeah.
Dog cam.
Yeah.
Your dog.
Hurium
And
cannot see dog
outside.
cam. Unfortunate. So yeah. Well, the crowd is trying to mostly ignore you. People are keeping their distance. They've kind of like just pulled away from you guys a bit, but still focused on getting their food. So what do you guys do?
Leo's gonna kind of fold his wings back and he's just gonna walk into the crowd. And I'm gonna be taking advantage of my freaking like a ghost feature
You
that I
just
cannot see because I can just blend into the crowd.
oh, you blend in. You don't walk through people. Okay.
No, yeah, I just kind of walk. I just blend in. It's
Yeah, you're able to more or less blend in. You don't look too weird compared to the average person, so yeah.
And if I throw like a cloak or something over my wings, I
Yeah,
just
you've
look
got
like an elf.
Yeah.
you've got a goblin clinging to your leg and just kind of stumbling behind you.
Right. Now that's the weird part.
I'm gonna walk up to the tavern, the thing, and just kind of
Carriage.
read, or the carriage, and read the sign.
Mhm.
And just sort of like, can I discern anything else from it other than like, or just kind of just read the area and the people handing out food?
Okay. Give me an insight check, sure. There's nothing more you can glean from the sign, but like, you can insight the people.
Cool. Can you send me screenshots of Leo's forms, please?
I'm
Sure.
gonna turn into a cataclysm.
It's a random chunk of wood, love. What are you doing?
I realize you use love a lot.
There it is. Fuck.
I use love a lot. I'm sorry. It's a habit I pick up from random shows and stuff.
That is killing me.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it's funny.
Wrong dog, but okay. Never mind. You don't actually want it. You just think you want it. Okay.
Send screen things.
Good. I'm also just gonna stay out here as long as my computer survives, because like dogs like outside, and my brother's trying to do work, so it's better for me to be out here.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, you have so many fucking features. How dare you be a bard?
Screw you.
I think his features are intimidating. Just wait.
Crimes.
I'm being chased. That's the computer, love.
They're not intimidating. It's just, how dare you? Okay, there. That's all your spells, features, and main section.
Ha.
Ha.
Alright,
Yes.
insight check. I need to come back to computer. Hello.
Yes. Hello.
I'm over. I'm tired now. God damn it.
D&D and exercise are not things most people do at the same time.
Nope. 19.
The workers are like, okay, so, let me check real quick.
Oh, you have my shoe. No, give my shoe back. Alright. This is gonna be the most chaotic stream. This is the worst stream for your sister to join in on dead.
Okay, so, one of them is a tiefling, as probably expected, but, the other is just a human. And they both, like, they're not particularly interested or thinking about this work at all. They're just kind of there and doing what their job is. They're just workers, it seems. They don't even seem ornate enough to actually be members or staff of House Castlehunter.
Alright, we're just gonna just approach, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just be like, this is very kind of the Castle Lanterns. Castle Lanterns.
They kind of have their hands full, and they almost like don't even notice you at first. As the one is probably working to gather the food, and one is handling all the people and handing them the silver. Um, and let's see, which is which. The tiefling is the one actually taking the silver.
Theo will probably, to
And
make it look like he's doing, like, in Evolved, he will actually take buy a plate.
um, so she focuses on that first, and asks you for the silver, and she says, "I guess it's not normal, at least."
That is, yeah. It's, yeah, it is charity indeed. Just, sorry, I got distracted because the dog is attacking my leg.
Leo gets pounced on by a dog. Is Lumi? No. Really quick, I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna go with something. Please hold.
Mars, you're on camera.
This is very quickly devolved into chaos.
Again, I'm having to watch the dogs as I do this. So this is why it's chaos. I really wish stream could see this because it would be perfect for just random distractions from the fact that it's different. I really think you should take your computer off the ground. I'm watching it. Something tells That's a little excited about this new dog. Okay. Second person to step on your toes today? No, it was Desmond who grabbed his face. It's yes. We need to figure this out. Dogs. Are you going inside? No, you're not going inside. If you're gonna be out here, can I go inside so I don't have to do this on stream? No. Crimes. Okay, then leave. No. Yes. And now we wait.
I return.
I was working on. Welcome back. I was about to ask Robert how working on Bard is actually going.
I'm just adding spells to him now, so.
Hey. Well. So these guys don't know anything. Shit.
Mm-hmm. So what would you like to do?
I might just I am gonna walk back. I'm just gonna kind of take the food and walk a little bit farther away.
Mm-hmm.
I have no way to kind of investigate, and there's nothing really to. These guys don't know anything.
The food I was saying
have.
is like it smells great. It looks delicious. It's
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the next thing I'm checking. It's just
yeah they
getting home first.
they like this is like far better food than even would cost a lot in the tavern. And fuck, I need to cardigan. Please hold. Do thing.
Right.
Okay, so I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to leave session.
Oh.
Oh.
Why?
Personal reasons.
Oh no. Can you wait for Seb to get back to tell him so we don't have to try
Yeah, I
to
will.
explain? This will be a Bard only mission, which will be interesting.
Turn. Crimes.
Then
Sad.
What?
due to personal reasons, I'm gonna have to leave session. Y'all can continue on without me.
Crimes. We'll be getting Gabe in here soon, I guess. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Oh, I hope we get fucking Muffin in here. Crimes. If we don't
Bard
get
only session. Let's go.
if we don't get
yeah.
Muffin and Gabe in here both, then I'll just end before Tessa watches. So whatever. So yeah. What do you want to do?
I am going to head back to the tavern, and I'm gonna put the food down. It's not really investigation, like just to see if it's tampered with.
What skill do you want to use?
Is it investigation?
You can give me perception on it. Just generally looking at it.
Computer, hello again. Yeah, probably the best idea. Oh, correct.
Oh.
20 plus 13? 13, 16. 16, 13. camera off. I'm Yeah. 31.
Okay. You
Well, then.
just giving it a glance over. You don't see anything particularly off about it, like. But however, could you also give me an Arcana check? You have a plus 10.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying
And then that,
to
and then that,
have this in the this is in the
yeah,
background.
yeah, and then that 20 and having a plus 10 is the only reason I'm even doing it. So.
18.
Ooh, that's pretty high. Wait, that would
Or
total be
18 plus 10.
28.
So, yeah.
The only thing you really gleam is that maybe they're using some different ingredients. Like I don't have like a specific dish in mind here, but it does it and most you can probably tell is that there's probably something different ingredient wise for using in it, but you can't see anything malicious. They would be using it, maybe.
Can I? Here's where Fagnum and or Void would be useful.
And both are gone.
Void. I can play Void if needed.
Yeah.
But that feel like cheating, because Void does have experience with cooking and like magical cooking as well.
I will say that like magically there's no magical effects on it.
All right. No, magical, but there's like magically cooking as in like things that do certain things due to their like.
There's at
Not
least
magic,
no
magic, but-
active magical magic weave bending here. So no current spell on anything or spell effect.
Leo is not gonna eat this. Definitely not. But he's gonna put it aside to like get someone else to look over it. And he is gonna. There's only just here, so I can just do this out loud. Where are you going? Okay. He's gonna sending Bard. How many words can you use in sending?
I'm going to tentatively say 25. I will check.
25 words or less. Yes. This is gonna be me doing my hands. How do I do this? Leo's bad at messages. Leo does it. Hey!
Crimes.
Hey!
Violence.
You're spooking him.
Hey, look at this. A thing we haven't done in forever. Waterdeep map.
Yes. That I can't see.
Crimes.
This is very awkward because Leo is very bad at sending. He's better at writing letters and not having to speak them out loud. And also, conciseness is not easy. Hello, Bard. There's in there. We have been invited, or me. Shit. Me. Hello, Bard. Me and my group have been invited to a party, and I was wondering if you wanted to come to nope to come question mark.
Come?
Yeah,
Come.
It, I was wondering if you wanted to come. Yeah. And that's the sending.
So if you want to, Robert, you can just reply out loud.
during. Did Leo say where the party was at?
You had
No,
probably
he's
assumed the
basically
town.
he no, he did not
Assume.
say where the tavern is. He didn't have enough words. Yeah, you can also respond.
I will be there. I'm just a bit busy at the moment. And that's where the message ends. Like he had to early cut it off and pay attention to what he was in the middle of.
Robert Crimes, I'm alone here. I was trying to get some support. Fuck you, I'm dragging you to play Cloud for now then. Alright, that is there. Alright, with the food, Leo's gonna, there's nothing to detect within it. There's no like in detecting ingredients or shit. You know what? Fuck it, we're going to Durnan. Leo is gonna go knock on Cloud's door, and
I'm just imagining
and
Leo carrying a plate of food halfway across Waterdeep now.
there's a portable hole existing.
Shh.
He's gonna go knock on Cloud's door and see if he wants to join him to go to the tavern. I think his sister would also, or would his sister be in his room, staying in his room as well?
She is staying there, but she is currently out doing things.
Inscrutable actions.
Yes. All right, then. Yeah, he will ask if Leo or Cloud wants to go to the tavern and help him figure something out, and also plan for up help him. Yeah, basically, will inform him of the situation with the food and say you don't really want to go. I need help figuring this out, basically.
Very, very well. Okay, I haven't done
All right,
anything with level up perks yet, but it's fine. It's fine. I
it's
can
fine.
use Bard as he is now.
All right.
I'll worry about level up perks at a different date.
Is Leo explain it all? What he
Yeah,
trying to figure
Leo's
out?
explained everything
Either
to
way,
Cloud.
I have to go take my dogs out real quick.
Crimes.
Ryan.
And then there were two.
Hey, this is a perfect moment because nobody's in call to do the
Mayhaps?
whole.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that. So we can hop back over to Void then for the moment.
Ouch. No. All right. I had to say ouch and pull my hand away. The dog tried to
Yes.
bite my fingers. So.
Yes.
All right. Void's just kind of in her room. Or no, actually, at this point, it's kind of evening-ish, or not evening, but kind of awakened time of I figured out that I have to sleep now, existing.
Mm-hmm.
But she's sitting in the tavern, kind of, or in the yawning portal, debating if she wants to do what she was thinking, which is head down to the first level of Undermountain on her own. And that's
So where is
she
she then?
probably
Is
does.
she like in the tap room or in her room?
She's in the tap room of the yawning portal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fiddling with the coin and she can fly up and down. She doesn't need the coin. Fiddling with the coin, being like, do I pay for it or do I not or do I even go?
Durnan is at the bar, but he doesn't uh pay too much mind to doing that. He's sort of letting you be, while it's also fairly busy. So
Yeah.
yeah, in the other situation, he would probably
Hey,
come over
that's
and talk to
fair.
you, but yeah, he's busy.
Yeah.
Even with having Bonnie there to help as well.
Yes. Uh, I think after a while she does decide to go down at least to the first level, or just kind of in to a place where she can contact. Stop bonking your head on this, Jesus Christ, dog. Um, that's my leg. Um, she will toss Durnan a coin or the fee for going down, but she's oh it's mosquito season. Yeah, we're going inside soon. Um,
I'm
she will probably still fly down though.
So you just like flip a coin over and it clatters onto the into the tavern
Yeah,
bar.
and she will say if the party asks, I'm out. She and then she will kind of just what she probably does is just walks up and kind of let herself drop into the tavern into the
You just
hole
drop
and
and then
catch
glide
herself.
down.
Yeah.
Durden isn't surprised.
Oh,
Hmm.
sorry, I didn't know you were under there. You're possible under there.
You hear
Sorry.
him call back a simple I.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's yeah. I just realized it's probably not like Void to stay up for long anyways. So it's because she explores that place probably as much as like anybody else does,
You
except
can,
for she's
sorry.
consistent.
You can tell though in the way he says it that he probably wants to talk to you more about it, but doesn't have the time, and he knows you're just gonna jump down. So yeah,
Uh, and I guess she lands on the first level of the indent and size. And I'm back.
you actually hear Desira worm her way into your mind before you even try to speak out. You have time away from this place. I don't know why you would come back so soon.
The rest have lives. I do not. This place is the only resemblance of what I know more than the tavern itself.
He's extended his leave in Skullport, so at least you have some free chance to talk at least.
Nice. I I think I lost the ability to recall who I am on my own with
Hmm.
that change.
She
And I
doesn't.
was gonna just let myself find out on my own who I am. But I don't think that's an option anymore.
Okay, I'm back.
She.
Fuck you.
You can mute if you'd
Fine.
like, but I imagine this isn't something that'll be kept secret for long anyway. Uh, she says. Well, she's actually silent for a good few moments. Do you want me to tell you?
I have a guess, as much as I hate it, but I think I do need it confirmed. I'm gonna hate the answer, but it's better than not knowing.
Yes, I think you will. Well, I don't know for certain what you have in mind, but if my guess is right, you're probably right.
Mm. Let's probably not delay this anymore. As much as I like talking to you,
Fuck, hold on. God damn.
friends. And now I wait for him to get back. Yes. We basically were like, no one else is here, and this is a secret moment, but really not because yeah, I have no clue how long I'm gonna keep this a secret for.
Sorry.
Hello, welcome back.
And return. Yes. What we're saying?
I was just mumbling. I was just saying I was trying to explain to Cloud or not Cloud, Robert what we were doing.
Yes. Yeah. So what are you saying?
I don't. I'm not gonna like the answer of this.
She doesn't
I don't
respond.
think you said. Oh, great! You're making me ask.
Well, I can't read your mind.
I was just gonna let you tell me and not have to say what I think because I don't like the idea. I think, and I've learned from the Black Staff about the spell plague. I've learned about the spellfire that now I can control ish. I remember things. Am I a clone of him?
Uh, she pauses for a moment, and after a second, it's almost like she's uneasy to say this, but she does say simply, "Yes." I told you likely wouldn't enjoy the answer.
It's better to know than to not know.
He
Being
had.
as
You're far from unique, unfortunately. Before the spell plague, he was worse than Manchun, really. He had thousands of clones that got transformed into their own people. You, thankfully, seem to have a mild case of the madness that's the remnants of his mind.
yeah, he seems to have some say in what I do, which is terrible. But at least it's not as bad. I didn't ever think I was unique. There's so many fucking clones, and he's a mad mage, so of course he has not just one.
I hate to cut it short, but even with him distracted in Skullport, it's best not to talk about him here. And I can't talk outside of Undermountain. Not not without a lot of effort. So it may be best to cut this short.
That is fine. I need to
Apologies.
figure out how to tell the party, if I even do. I guess, um, I guess this is goodbye until we decide to rejoin on this whole quest, and or until he figures out we're gone.
Unless he decides to be nice, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even assume the next 10 days assured. He won't stay in Skullport for long.
I will warn the others. Alright, and with that, Lloyd's immediately gonna just take off and fly back up to the tavern.
Yep.
And probably glance at Durnan before heading to her room to think.
He nods at you. Well, we can. Robert, did you ever mute, or deafen rather? Are you here,
He was undeadened.
Robert? Robert.
What?
So, look,
I was concerned you fell asleep for a second there. Yeah, we can smash cut back to Leo and cloud now. Possibly
Do
Bart.
you have any way of telling? Yeah. Do you have any way of telling that this what's in this? Because as much as I wanted, even the workers agreed that it was not. It was strange.
Hmm. Let me check my spell book real quick. Because if anything, it's gonna be a spell. I'm assuming you've already done something along the lines of detect magic.
He has
I
not. But
don't have that spell. I'm not a
Well,
wizard. I don't.
do I see anything with
No.
my detect magic?
nothing.
Okay.
Looks like normal plate of food.
Ooh. Um, I will cast Identify on it.
Let me see the exact text of what to defy. Please.
I would suggest reading the entire thing, because
Yeah.
the first,
Yeah.
like,
You
sentence
choose
will
one object that you
explain.
must touch when casting the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you know its properties on how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any, whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. So you take the minute to cast the spell. Um, and you find no magical properties. At least, at least it was not created by a spell or currently affected by a spell.
Hmm. What else do I have?
If you can't figure it out, I can probably take it to Void. She has a knack for making poisons and cooking in general, and anything kind of in that realm of shit.
But
Um,
while I'm checking my spell book, Otto, do you smell anything off about it? Maybe.
Hmm. So, Otto screws on your shoulders and crawls over up the arm of whoever's holding it and sniffs at the
yeah.
food. Thinking, thinking. Okay. Let's see here. I'll make a check for him. With advantage. He wasn't that one. Okay.
Been
Otto,
snorting too much fairy dust.
you just woke up, man. It's fine. Otto kills over, sniffs it, leans it closer, sniffs it again, narrows his eyes, and scurries back and kind of hisses a little bit at it.
Aha! I was fucking correct.
Uh, I don't know if we ever officially said anything about it, but I was saying about using find familiar to make Otto my familiar.
Yeah,
I don't know if you ever said yes or no to that.
I'm fine with that. Sure. I imagine by now
So
he would
that
agree to it. So whatever. Sure.
so we should be able to communicate mentally, right?
I believe they can. They can't communicate in words. They can communicate in emotions.
Where's
Only reason the other fucking dragon can is because he's a fucking god, or archfey.
Wait, what? What other?
She
Oh,
Oh,
can be our
yeah.
familiar.
Yes.
Ah, yes, the campaign that never happened.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm joking.
While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. It says
Huh.
nothing about
Okay.
restriction on languages or anything.
Okay. Auto. Okay, since it's probably not in a natural language, then, and just communicating thoughts. Auto doesn't know exactly what it is, but it disgusts him. Something about it disgusts him, and not in
Well,
and just not in a way of I don't like this food. It's a matter of something about it is kind of not antithetical but almost to his fey nature.
well, Otto can't, well, directly identify what it is. There's definitely something wrong about that food.
I was hoping that it wasn't actually something wrong with it. Great. Um, I is void our only option here for maybe getting a clear figuring out what this
Yes,
fucking
I
is.
do not have any spells that'll help. I am sorry.
It's fine. Hey, it gives a chance to share that information that I just learned. Except for not the other part of it, just the we don't have more than a 10-day probably. Um, we may need to go visit Void. She might be able to help with this more than I can. Um, sound good?
Yes, that does appear to be our only option.
Right. And with that, we when we walk past the place again, is it still up and
Yeah, they're still getting a food.
right?
Um, they seem to be running low, but no.
Ah,
The other carriage that is actually gone by now. Yeah, yeah, and I imagine you guys probably went to the smaller of the crowds, so probably ran out of stock sooner.
mhm. Well, well, they're gone, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. Um, sadly, most likely a bad thing. All right, I guess we just go to the yawning portal.
I will say though, as you are leaving the alley, you do see one of your neighbors that you haven't really taken a ton of time to get to know, at least compared to others. Um, though you do know his name. I believe he went by Vincent Trench. Vincent Trench, yeah. The guy that runs the Tiger's Eye um investigating place. You see him taking notes and looking at the other carriage, and before slipping away into the building once he's noticed, you see him eating some of the food.
I am gonna take a quick detour over to him then, and in the matter of Leo was kind of stealth and probably doesn't realize that he's walking without being heard. Kind of just lean over and I wouldn't trust that food if I were you.
Um, he doesn't seem surprised at all by you, despite stealth.
He wasn't trying
And
to
just
kill,
says,
so it's not like he
yeah,
was
yeah.
just that.
He says, "Don't worry about me. I'll be fine."
If you say so. We've been
You probably
we've been
shouldn't eat it
invited
though.
to the party. Yes, I plan to. I don't plan to eat it at all. Or I heard leave it, and then I was like, wait, no, he said eat it. So I kind of changed my words there. Um, we have been invited to a party. If you're investigating this, would you? We can probably share information with you that we find.
Uh, don't mind me as I scroll through stuff and make sure I'm getting people's right. Okay. Okay. So, he's a human. Just a note. Because I'm reading this the first time in like a year.
Yeah, basically.
Hmm. Well, I might know something about it. I don't tend to share my information for free though.
I wasn't asking you to. I was actually offering you information because we're going to be going into their house.
Good
I
time
will
to
probably
investigate.
come talk to you. Wait, repeat, sorry.
He said
To investigate.
hmm, yes.
I heard neither of you, because you both
Good
talked
time.
over each other.
Good time to investigate.
That is the plan. Um, well, any information you would be willing to share for free would be helpful. I probably will come talk to you, and how much is your fee for information?
Hmm. Let's see. How about you just let me know what you find from being in there, and then I'll tell you. Just know you shouldn't eat the food. Maybe stop pushing.
Oh no, I know that. I have. Do you know what's in it? So I don't have to go all the way over and bother my friend.
I have a hunch.
I will confirm your hunch if we figure it out. I have a friend who does a lot of cooking and magical cooking at that, who I want to go check out.
Useful friend to have.
The only thing is, I'm I'm sure it's not magical cooking at the very least.
Magical
I
cooking
would have picked up
poison.
on that.
Magical cooking poisons, ingredients that come from the fiendish lands of the hell. That was off topic, never mind. I didn't say exactly that. Um,
Well, uh,
right.
so yeah, he doesn't really say anything more, and if there's nothing really to say, he leaves.
Yeah.
In fact,
I was gonna ask if there's anything he would be willing to share about it before we go in, so we're a little bit more prepared. But if he doesn't want to, I'm not.
in any instance of you guys looking away from him, like for more than a few seconds, you look back and he's gone.
Okay. Strange fellow.
And there should have been no way for him to slip away without you noticing, and you didn't detect any magic. So
Again, strange
he's
fellow.
weird.
Alright. I guess we will continue on to the tavern.
You can do
Fuck you, Robert. Interact, so I'm not the only one interacting between two different.
it.
Do not make me NPC art. PC, just between myself, please.
Is Void there?
Void is up
I,
in her room, but you
I,
wouldn't know that.
I will say first,
Yeah.
as you guys are walking through the place, through the city, rather, I think you pass through the. Let me look at the map. I forget the name of the wards. The Yawning Portal is in the Castle ward, I think. No, it's actually the Trades ward. Yeah, so that's on the other side of the city. And going into the Dock ward, Trades wardish area there. Um, and yeah, you do notice here and there, in through, typically in more rundown areas of the city, never within, never within any significant range of a noble house, almost at all. Is there are carriages?
I got in.
You got in?
Hmm.
I will say, I think I know what we're doing right now, and it was an unintentional spoil for myself from watching a bunch of XP to level 3 videos.
I will say that despite Jacob's love of the castle lanterns and continuous talking about them in his videos, I am doing something different. This is different. So no, you have not been spoiled on this.
Okay.
Maybe part of it, but I've expanded it.
Not me scrolling the map and remembering where the fuck. Um.
So Cloud's gonna look around for whoever's nearby out of the group and ask if Void is around. The hard thing is the characters would be around, but we don't have the players for the characters here right
No,
now.
it would only be Leo and Cloud.
But like Thagnum and such working in the tavern.
You're at the yawning portal.
Magnum.
Oh, oh,
Durnan.
I
Yes,
forgot Void stays at the Yawning Portal, not at the Coggin
that's
Spirit.
why. That's why I said you walk through the city.
I'm sorry,
No,
my
you're fine.
brain.
You're fine. So yeah,
Okay, so yeah, he'll go and ask Sternin if
Hmm.
Void is around.
He says, while wiping out a glass, he nods to the stairs and says, "Just went up to her room not too long ago. Took a dive down into the well for a few minutes. I want to talk to her about that.
Huh?
I didn't get a chance to."
Interesting.
I can. Yeah, we can definitely see. And if we can't convince her to talk, you might be able to. You're.
Aye.
Yeah. All right. I know where her room is.
Yep.
Um. Leo knows where her room is. He's visited it once or twice.
Third floor
Um.
into the hallway on the right, he says.
Right. And I guess we.
Alright. You guys are leading this, so.
Yep.
Going up to
Going up to the floor. Why is Brennan in combat?
It saves combat that wasn't on the scene from the last time the scene was active, so, you know, whatever.
Okay, I pulled up Brennan and Leo. No, Void and Leo, not Brennan and Leo. Aha, I know how to deal with it. Fuck.
Yes.
Also, this would be a long rest.
So, knock on door, I imagine.
Knock, knock on door. Yes. And a very not distraught, just kind of dead inside of blank look of I give
Frazzled.
up on fucking life. Yeah, frazzled. That's the better word. Void opens the door.
uh,
Kind of like how
Ah,
Robert looks right now.
you look like you've been better.
I I've been worse. I've I've definitely been worse. But how can what can I do for you two? You guys were I thought the tavern was open today.
Well, it is, but Leo came across some questionable stuff, and oh, we need your expertise because you're the only one that we know that's used to cooking. It,
Hmm.
it,
Uh,
w-
I can definitely help then if it's cooking related.
it is this food.
Leo
There's
pulled out food.
Leo. You said it's like carts and such handing out food.
Yes, we passed a few of them on the way here. I think I pointed them out. He probably did. Uh, I think I had. Here, and Leo's gonna kind of step. He's gonna get permission. Boyd would have let them into her room and shut the door so they weren't overheard. Uh, Also, Void, not Void, uh, Cloud will notice it is as much as a conspiracy theory kind of written of how to beat um
Mike people.
Alastair as you. Yes,
She's doing the exact same thing Cloud is.
yes, but there's well, you probably have one just kind of how to be Alastair. There's also a whole different section of wall with notes that Boyd tries to angle herself so you aren't looking at. Um, as Leo kind of throws down the portable hole and brings out the food. Uh, this is it. It.
We had. I used some spells on it. Didn't detect any kind of magical creation or tampering with this, so it definitely wasn't made by any magical means or whatever. But Otto, he he's he's smelled it a bit, and he confirmed that there's definitely something wrong about this food. We just can't tell what.
All right. Here. Yeah, she'll move over to her table, kind of shuffle some things around, and she'll pull out her own tools. And what should type of check should I make here, or what should I do?
What do you usually make for checks for making food or stuff with food? You could also just do Arcana, which I would give you advantage on.
I I don't know. I'm gonna go check the book and see what it would be. All right, I will do Arcana. It's a better score for me. I don't have my dice on me again. No, I have to be out here with the dog, and I can't go get them. Oh, uh, hi bud. Um, sorry, spooked the dog while going. Oh, that is 29.
29 with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Nope, not with advantage. Um, aha, fuck you, nat 20.
Hey, what's the total?
20 or 32.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Even with a 32, this is still something you don't know a lot about. Although,
Echo.
oh,
Stop. Sorry, that's my
although
maybe need to take dog note.
with your semi-recent looking into midnight tears, this does call something back to your mind as you like pick up the food and just are careful about not actually touching it and like You find like the remnants of like a plant's root cooked into the food, just barely able to be seen. This is definitely something you've heard about in passing. It's very closely related to the plant that Midnight Tears is made from, but it only grows in the Nine Hells,
Great.
specifically in Nessus.
I'm wearing gloves at this point. Void wears gloves while fucking with magic. Uh,
Hey, Gabe.
Hola.
hello.
Gabe has a
Void's
camera now.
gonna. Void's gonna. Oh, hello,
Oh,
Gabe. Pick
oh,
out the food.
my
Or she's gonna.
computer loading.
It's fine. Void is definitely is gonna pick out that root and um
It's mostly
place.
reduced to
Yeah,
dust a little bit, so you can pull out of it.
yeah. I'm I'm gonna kind of pick at it until I can show it off. Is basically what I'm doing.
Yeah.
This is probably the cause. Uh,
As soon as like it's actually pulled out and stuff, um, Otto hisses again and scurries into Cloud shirt.
sorry, bud.
I suppose that's what you detected that you really don't like.
You feel him nodding.
I don't know what this is exactly. Shit. Um, Void has been interested in getting into kind of poison craft and stuff. Would she be able to find a book on this in her room?
Mm, yeah, I'd say you're able to do that. You offhand don't even know the effects even with 32. Um, but you know that's definitely not good being a distant relative of the Midnight Tears plant.
Yeah,
Um,
which is kind of why I'm looking if I have
yeah,
seeing if I have any books. I need to go find
yeah.
someone else who does.
Okay. Okay. Times. All right. Taking some time and pulling out a book of very rare plants. There's only like a small section you can find about this. Let me try and find something. Okay. This because of where it grows and it's the actual poisonous part of the plant being the roots, it's often referred to as the roots of Nessus. And it's very similar in this respect to Midnight Tears, except that it's it grows with the roots going up and then into a bulb that's actually on the surface. And anyone who consumes the roots has no effect until the bulb is crushed. In which case, it is more dangerous than, but still similar to Midnight Tears. Except it is not a specific time of day.
And this is gonna cause Roy to go on a swearing spree in Draconic. I'm just, I basically just choose a random language from my book and go with it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Did either of you eat this?
No, we specifically didn't.
Did anybody else eat this that we know, or anybody in general eat this? Where did you get this, basically? I don't think either of us went where it was from.
The-
By
I said Leo found it at there's wagons all over the city handing out this food to for free to people.
Not for free. It's the Castellanters
Oh,
doing it for
one,
charity
one silver.
for 1 silver each.
oh, oh, right. Sorry, I was spaced out during that time, but still, they're selling it all across the city, which is a problem.
Typically in poorer areas of the city, which would explain why it's only one silver.
I'm gonna just show them the page. I'm not gonna speak. I'm just gonna show them the page. This is bad. We were almost poisoned with midnight tears if everything didn't go to shit in the castle. Mention, not mention. Madgoth. This, this is worse. Same probable effect, but it can be done whenever. And with the amount they're doing it in poorer areas and poor, mechanic wise, poorer people don't have as much HP as us, and we'll most definitely die. Um,
Most people in Waterdeep are commoners, not poor or otherwise, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Basically, is me just
Yeah.
mechanically saying that, yeah, don't have enough HP to survive this. You need to find a way to stop this when you're at the party.
Hmm.
I know you're not going Cloud. But if this can kill so if they're just giving this out for the silver piece, this this can kill so many people at once, as if it was snap of your fingers. Do you guys have a plan yet? Or do we have a plan for what's gonna happen?
I can try to bring this to the attention of the authorities, at least get the wagons shut down or inspected.
That's gonna be very hard, seeing as the cast lanterns have power. Leo speaks, but we can
And
bring it
so
to
does the
Blackstaff.
Blackstaff, and I
Yeah,
doubt
bring
that
it to the
she'll allow this to go on.
yes, bring it to the Blackstaff. Bring it. I can see if I can get in contact. Nope, I don't know any mask lords except that one, and I'm not calling it that favor yet. I might have to, but we can try the Blackstaff first. The Blackstaff will definitely have contact with high people. This is dangerous. Um, Void's gonna just quickly burn the food.
Gas fireball. No.
More,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, kind of cast something small to kind of just get rid of it. Um,
Flaming sphere.
no,
I know. Okay. Yes.
yeah, it's fine. Um, all right. Void's going to hesitate as if she's debating what to say before glancing at Cloud.
Uh,
We have not even a 10-day left up here. If we're lucky, a 10-day.
he glances around at her crazy scribblings, as if he somehow understands them all. Maybe we should compare some notes. We need to be prepared for when Hollister shows up.
That would be lovely. Boy, as you there's kind of if you're glancing around at all her
A
notes, Void will
kinship.
kind of like move yeah, kind of move her wing to kind of cover the one that she's trying to cover as you're like in your glancing around. That has nothing to do with we can definitely compare notes. Yeah. Um
The two crazy wizards of the group.
Techno babble ensues.
Yeah.
Arcane babble.
It's probably a lot more organized than Clouds is the thing.
Oh,
What if?
So I gotta ask,
What if we
am I
dimension
joining the
door him
right
in?
thing?
what?
Am I joining the right one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Most likely.
Gwyneth
Only
probably
one
isn't
version of
right here, but
only one version of Foundry can be open at a time because it's opened through Civ's computer. So when he opens the program, he decides which version of the
yeah.
game to boot up.
Cool.
So if use the same link to connect to Civ, and when Civ opens the program, he decides which game is open.
But Gwyneth probably isn't here right now.
Yeah.
Probably back at the tavern.
But alright, here's one of my ideas. What if we find a way to forcefully dimension door him into a bag of holding, and then drop the bag of holding into a portable hole?
He can wish himself out. Um.
And he can travel the planes anyway.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know what to do from here because we don't have all the people.
It's been 3 hours, so we could end it here. And Gabe, unless there's anything you want to do with Gwyneth, we could have you guys go out to the tavern and talk and get Gabe up to speed.
Yeah. We should probably head back to the tavern.
Yep.
Cloud. And then Void's gonna speak. Cloud, come back later, probably after you guys have figured this out, and we can talk while these guys are dealing with this whole thing.
Yep.
Then I guess Void will try to usher them out of the room without being able to look at that one wall. Yeah.
Cast darkness on that side of the
Word.
room.
I might also accidentally know about that stuff as well.
Not
from
accidentally, does it
reading
undeafen?
random shit.
Wait, what?
No,
Oh,
no,
reading
I
stuff.
mean I read shit about Halaster and
Oh.
Spell Plague. I might know some shit about what Void is dealing with.
Okay,
But
clearly
not
you
enough to be
don't
able to
because it
say.
was blatantly said.
I'll be honest, I was spacing out during
Yeah.
that. I was
Okay.
purposely spacing out during that time you and
Yeah.
Brian were talking.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's just
Yeah.
go to the tavern now.
Yeah. Alright, heading back to the tavern. Are the places still up?
By the time the other card is gone. And it's probably getting
Okay.
the end of the day, roughly, by now.
Cool.
Not dark. Not getting dark yet, but getting there. Everyone's lying down.
Random question: would I be able to figure this out? And as either character, would locate object help in this situation to find the bulb?
You'd
When we
be
go.
finding a specific object or the nearest of a kind of object. Maybe, if it's within the range.
Alright. And then that helps.
Mm,
Alright, and then we head back to the tavern. What is Glanthiel doing at this time?
yeah, what is Gwent doing as they get back to the tavern?
She's probably just there at the tavern, not only trancing, but taking notes on things with Garb.
Crimes,
Alright,
solving.
Alright, when we get back, I think the first thing Leo's gonna do is like pull Grant the outside. Dog. Hi. Hi.
I returned.
When we get, I forgot you. I heard that. No, you're not allowed to go inside. You haven't peed yet. When we
Mingle
get back, I
amongst
think the first
yourselves.
thing, yes, first thing that Leo's gonna do is kind of pull Grant the other side. With
Yeah.
Cloud. Alright, so we've learned some unsettling news.
And that is.
The Cast Lanterns have found a way to commit mass murder, basically.
Oh,
Yeah, to give you quite brief context, because Gwyneth probably, unless you've had Gwyneth like just sitting in the tavern all day, she probably would have at least noticed the carriages outside in the alley, selling food, really good food
Okay.
for just silver.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you if you want to say Gwyneth has interacted with that at all.
Okay. Give me 1 second to mute.
I love how it's just become ingrained in everyone's head to say castle lanterns.
Fuck you.
I never once said that and heard that in my life until this group. I will confirm or deny that.
Sorry.
I
Sorry, I got back. What did I miss?
Robert typing castle lanterns.
Uh,
Gabe, you heard what I said, didn't you?
yes.
Just making sure, because you're muted the whole time.
Yeah, I don't think she's interacting with the food outside.
Yeah. All right, but lots of Ryan. Fun. Not lost, but cracks. So what's Cloud doing?
sorry, family just got back and was
Nope,
trying to
I
find a
guess
dog.
not.
So I'm back.
You're
I'm
fine.
back. Hello. What did I
Cloud
miss again?
is going up to his room to organize and collect his notes.
You haven't found your stuff yet. How's your trip? Void is, or not Void. Leo is probably checking on his daughter and making sure she didn't actually get any of the food. Which probably she didn't, because she likes tavern food. She likes what the people cook here. Uh,
Don't gotta worry about Zim. And Clinker's immune to poison anyway, so.
blankets immune to poison. Uh, and a full. Yeah. I don't know what else to do right now. Crimes.
Talk to Gwenthia. What are you doing?
Oh, yes. So the cast lanterns, have found a root of a plant, or a plant that grows just in what level of the Nine House?
Nessus, level 9.
Uh, that grows in
In the 9 hells. It's best to just say in the 9 hells.
yeah. What grows in the Nine Hells that works basically like the poison midnight tears, but a lot more dangerous. In the fact that it can be activated at any time. And they've been using this plant and putting it into their cooking and selling that cooking to people around the city in the poorer areas who would welcome the food for
So
only a
let me
silver.
get this straight. You're telling me these folks of sorts.
Nobles. They're nobles. The noble family that we think is working with demons.
Let me state again. You're telling me these nobles are going into poor places giving basically poisonous food to people. Correct?
I am saying that these people are
Sh-
planting the
that that
seeds
that
of.
that is the gist of it.
That is the gist of it. They're not poison. Like the people won't know it's poisoned, and it's a feast, and no one would get. No one who is starving or hungry would refuse such a generous offer, which is giving the castle lanterns the opportunity to place the seed to commit basically mass murder. Knowing how many people eat, I don't know how many people bought it, but a lot probably. And at any time they can go and crush the bulb that's uh, attached to the plant and kill everybody who's eating the food. Does that make sense?
Okay. I am kind of. I'm very, very concerned.
We all are, and we got the party invitation, and that's where we're gonna. That's the most likely option to get into their house, into that area to find and keep away the bulb from other people. I so me, Clanker, and maybe like Atreus or Ren, and if you want to come along, you would be going to a party in 2 days at the place of at the house of the Castellanters. Yeah.
In 2 days' time.
Yes. It's on Forecasters Day or
Founders Day.
Founders.
And Leo, as you're talking, you hear like a sliding noise, and then a loud smash. And you look behind you. There's a glass bottle been knocked off a shelf.
The ghost.
The ghost.
Forgot about the ghost.
Of
Forgot
course.
about that ghost. Never forget about the other ghosts.
Ghost.
Do you have any opinion on this, friend?
Opinion
And
on.
not you. Asking the ghost if he has an opinion on this, because I can do that. Don't have to speak with that at the moment, but like, just give.
You can sense the presence of ghosts, right?
Hmm?
You can sense the presence of ghosts, can't you?
Yes, we've kind of made that canon and a part of one of the abilities that I
You
use
don't
right
feel
now.
him near you at all. In fact, as soon as you realize that, you hear like a creaking noise from behind the counter. Just faintly, like you immediately kind of notice the cellar door like creaking open and then closing immediately. It's very faint. You almost don't hear it.
Fuck, I forgot to change out cure wounds. Give me a second. Or not cure wounds, one of these spells. Uh, I am immediately casting see invisibility then.
You cast that and look over the counter. You don't see anything behind the counter.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hold up my hand and head towards, stealthily towards where I heard the creaking last.
You can easily deduce that it was the trapdoor for the cellar. That's what I was thinking of.
Alright, I'm going to the cellar. Did it shut behind it?
Yes, you heard it like chunk close. Imagining others probably didn't hear it. So you did so. Well, actually, it's just Gwanther, isn't it? Okay. So Gwanther, you just see Leo suddenly get on edge and going behind the counter.
I hold up hand and I will be right back.
Is Cloud still down
I'm
there,
gonna
or
go.
did Cloud go upstairs yet?
He went up to his room
Okay, yeah.
to go gather his notes and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I am immediately going ethereal. Can I get through doors ethereal? It's like I don't remember how that works.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna basically let myself kind of drop down to the cellar in the ethereal plane. Um, Staying in the
Okay.
ethereal plane, can I still see the normal primordial normal plane and see
Wait.
invisibility when on the
Okay.
ethereal
Okay.
plane?
Okay. So how does the invisibility work?
That is a good question, and I need to double check. If I could, I still get to figure out how to add it.
Let me search it and see invisibility. For the duration, you see invisible creatures and objects that are invisible, and you can see into the ethereal. Ethereal creatures appear and go objects appear ghostly and translucent. Okay. So
Granted, I am in the ethereal plane, so I probably can see them anyways.
you're
Um,
wait, you are in the ethereal? Oh,
yeah, I go ethereal. Haunted soul. I could become ethereal for one round,
okay.
or in this moment, in this case, if it's RP wise, probably like a minute.
So you're going through there. Can you give me a perception check as you go down?
This is Leo's version of, fuck you, I'm gonna go ethereal so you can't see me. That is, perception?
Perception, yes.
Oh, cool.
Did somebody
Exactly 30.
exactly 30? Okay.
I got a 19 plus 11. Or, yeah. Plus 11.
Okay. So, okay. Interesting. You see, like, you catch just a hint of what looks like a bulbous tail and stinger on the end, flip behind a corner in the cellar, going like into the second section. You barely noticed it.
I'm gonna follow it back there.
It was pretty small, but yeah. Give me a second. You step forward. Are you trying to stealth at all?
Yes.
Okay. Give me stealth.
Fuck you. Not you, not you, but
The
also
dice.
yes, you. Yeah, no, not the dice. Just fuck you in general, cause haha, fuck you. That is 12 plus 13.
12 plus 13. Okay. That's
Have I
25
mentioned
then.
how I am a stealth-filled bard? Or just...
Okay, so all right, you like pretty silently creep around the corner, and what you see is like a pretty large rat in the corner. But like just for a second, you see the hint of magic, and the rat scurries away across the room. As soon as it sees you, it like darts away.
Hey friend, where are you going? Fuck you as a creature. Fuck you, it's wanting me to use spell slots. Hey
Oh,
friend,
hello.
where are you
Okay.
going?
Okay. All right. You know, charm a creature you can see within range. Wisdom save. Okay. All right. Needs to make a wisdom save. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that's an 8. uh, the rat stops running and kind of like glances back over at you and just tilts its head.
Give me a second as I go through my spells and try to figure out what... Because I was doing this and then the thing crashed, and so some of my spells didn't actually save where they're supposed to be. Hey Civ,
Mm-hmm.
did that cost spell points?
Mm, did it? It wasn't hostile.
It
In fact, it
wasn't
was
hostile.
running. So I'll say no.
Fuck
Crimes.
yeah, 'cause it didn't. Yeah, you're the one who gave me it. Um,
The rat,
uh,
it looks like it's hard to, it's strangely emotive for a rat. It tilts its head at you and it looks confused almost. You're good at
hey
insight, so
Civ, does
hey,
this
you're
rat
right.
look familiar?
Does it look familiar?
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah,
is
you
not a
have the
familiar.
rat
It is
familiar.
not a familiar.
So it's not the same rat. Got it.
No.
We have dealt with one before, which is why I asked.
Yeah. No,
Um,
this is not a wizard's familiar. It clearly has
alright.
I was gonna say it has too much substance as a thing, but no, familiars do have substance. Yeah, but you can tell it's not familiar. It's not acting like one.
Yeah. And I just realized I did definitely come out of the ethereal plane as I got down there, and
Mhm.
because that is um. All right.
Spell does not find a target.
Fuck you. It's not a creature.
It mm, it seems to be contemplating something as it stares up at you. Um, did you say anything to it?
I I give it a friendly smile. I don't know how to communicate with you, but I do want to communicate with you.
Give
You're
me a persuasion check.
what does charm even
And
do?
it's friendly to you, and I think you have advantage on check charisma checks with it? Maybe. Let me check. Creator can attack the charm or target. Okay. Yep. It would advantage on any ability check to interact socially,
Alright,
and it sees
So
you
I
as a
do?
friendly acquaintance. So what do you get? Persuasion check
persuasion, that's
with
perception.
advantage.
Fuck you, persuasion's like is a good skill for me because I'm a bard and
Yeah, any
I love
advantage.
playing a bard. 22? Yeah, 22.
It lets out like a kind of a groaning noise, and it's you hear like some cracking noises, like its bones are cracking, and its hair falls out and dissipates. Two horns sprout from its head, and its face forms into more of a humanish face, and its skin is red and leathery, and two wings sprout from its back, and the sting your
Imp.
tail. You noticed.
Imp?
Yep, it is an imp. It
Hello, friend.
grumbles. I shouldn't be talking to you. It says in Infernal. Do you speak Infernal?
Fuck. No.
God damn it, I do. Or I should say Cloud does. Do you have comprehend languages?
I'm looking. I've changed out most of my spells today, so probably not.
It's like
Um,
when it was a rat, it had kind of like sat back on its behind and like looked up at you, and now it's kind of the same way, like sitting kind of almost cross-legged, but like very able to get up and run if it has to, or fly. It's gonna fly much faster than it can run.
I charm monster is not yes, it's not a concentration. Fuck you. I have does tongues work and count? Because I have tongue.
Yes, it does.
Cool. If I can refine tongue.
And because you're good at insight, I imagine. You notice that it's very intentionally like clutching a fist in its lap.
Cool. Can you repeat that? Sorry, I had to.
I shouldn't be talking to
I-
you.
It's fine.
Mhm.
I'm a friend. May I ask what you were doing here? I don't mind the visit. It's just wasn't expecting it.
It. Mm, you're making a lot of checks here. Get a position again. Again with advantage.
I am making a lot of checks here. 'Cause
He is charmed, but like, it's very still apprehensive to talk.
I love this.
I say this as if you're ever gonna fill any of the checks with advantage.
Oh no, yeah. I don't want to do quick. I don't want to do quick math, so.
Oh my god.
That's
35
That's fine. Yeah.
crimes. Did you not get actually get a 20?
No, I got a 20. It
Crimes.
was just. I forgot.
If you only rolled once, physically, then I'll give that to you.
Yeah, I did only roll once physically.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 though, so it was still good. It was just not as good.
He grumbles and grasps his face in his hand, and bubbles in his hand. Why is your voice so damn persuasive? I I was ordered to come. He can see he's like actively fighting against it. But he says to come plant something in your wine.
Ooh, that's not very nice, friend.
Mm.
You didn't
I'm
break a
getting.
bottle, though. That was not very nice either, but it's fine.
Damn, you
I
got
don't
fucking
care.
filled.
It's not like we're gonna be open. Castle Lanterns have been giving us food, and so we don't have that many customers.
Why is he so unwise? God damn it! I'm giving him a another chance at the saving throw whenever you do this because it's super resist. And he's only rolled a 7 and a 1 so far. Jesus.
Ooh.
He keeps his jaw clenched tight.
It's fine. Can you tell me which bottles, or did you mention all bottles?
Persuasion.
God damn it, Civ.
I told you there's gonna be a lot of text.
Bards,
Shit, we're fucking 3.
trust in the power of Bard.
Why do imps only have a +1 to wisdom?
Oh, 15 plus 15 is 30.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Trust in the power of Bard.
I didn't get a chance.
It's fine. Did you plant it at you didn't plant it at any then? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No. That's fine. But you did overhear our conversation, and that wasn't very nice. Eavesdropping is very mean. You won't tell, will you? Smile.
God damn it. Give me persuasion again. This die has been giving me such good rolls for shit this session. Now it's okay.
I'm sorry, Civ has a 35.
What? You wanted a nat
I
20?
think I rolled nat 20 and a 1, but nat 20 was the first roll I made.
He like his eyes like dart around and he's trying to figure out what to say. It's like he groans and scratches his face. What are you, stupid? Why else would I be here? Why wouldn't I be telling someone?
Because we're friends. And friends,
He is. You are putting this imp through some mental anguish. I'm giving it another chance at the wisdom. 4. This imp has not rolled anything above a 5. You rolled a nat 20 on the fucking stealth check when you got down there, but you still got a 30. Jesus.
I am not a combat bard. I have 2 combat spells only.
Yeah.
Neither of us are, but we have 2 very different specializations.
God
I
damn
have
it.
a lot of illusion magic.
Well, do you continue questioning the imp, or
Does he look like he's gonna actually tell if I let him go?
I mean, you haven't done anything to make him not.
Alright, fine. Fuck you, I will use it the last spell I have in my repertoire.
As you're thinking what to do, he grumbles under his breath, but you're able to hear it. Asmodeus gonna have my head for this.
You will have to repeat that out loud. So I can actually understand what you-
Asmodeus will have my head for this.
It's fine. You don't have to do it of your own free will. What suggestion worked for this?
You could try. I don't see why I wouldn't. You could still be persuading him to talk. I mean, you haven't tried that again.
It's to not talk, to not tell them that we know what's happening.
Suggestion. Suggestion lasts for up to 8 hours. So.
It's fine. I would prefer you not tell them right now. Why not? Let's say, if I were to promise, or if I were to say that I would finish your job for you and put the stuff into our wine, would you stay silent about the fact that we know? You came here for that, anyways. You didn't come here to spy on us. Or not that you told me. And you would have told me that that's what you came here, friend, wouldn't you? That was two of the same number, but it's fine, because that was 25? No, 27.
Fucking rolled a 1 off from passing the wisdom save. Jesus. Alright. What? Why would you do that? What do you think, it's
Because it's more
salt?
important that
Or whatever you put in wine. I haven't had wine. I don't... What do you put in wine?
depends. But I am the bartender, and so it would make much more sense for me to put it in drinks than for it to just already be in there. By the way, that is a 20. Nope, that is a 30 on deception. But I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just trying to make him think I am. Because I just realized I should.
He's really thinking for a bit. He clutches his head in his left hand, and
Also, I just realized
what's
that I
your
have
pass?
suggestion.
What is your passive insight? Let me see.
It's 16.
Yeah. Let's see. Crimes. What in the fuck? Okay, I'm getting random notifications.
Yeah, I also realized that I didn't even have suggestion. I have mass suggestion, which would have been dumb.
Yes, cast mass suggestion on one person. Okay. He grumbles and jumps up to his feet and kind of clutching the stuff down by his side in his right hand. It's probably like it was in a pouch of some sort, but it just became easier to do this but then because of when he transformed. He's like, you know what? Fine. If you want to kill your customers, sure. But easier on me. And he reaches.
You want to?
He reaches to hand it out to you with his hand closed. Still.
I hold my hand out. Leo's wearing gloves. It's just a fact of what Leo usually wears is gloves.
He opens up his hand and then blows it in your face. Give me a dex save. He passed the wisdom check. I didn't expect this to work,
This is
but I did.
I didn't actually mean to do that. Ignore this. It again doesn't roll correctly. I didn't mean to click that. That is wrong.
I will say that because he succeeded in versus your passive insight on deception, I'm gonna give you disadvantage on this because you're expecting him to just give it to you.
Oh yeah. That's good because I rolled a nat 20 the first time.
Jeez.
It's 18.
Damn.
It-
Okay. So, yeah, you barely avoid breathing in. You kind of like dive out of the way. You catch it just in time, and in the process, you see him vanish, and you hear the flapping of the leather wings bolting to the stairs. Not the stairs,
I
the
whistle.
ladder.
I still have seen invisibility on.
You do?
It's not
Oh,
been.
well,
I
you
don't
see
know
him
how
then.
long that is. That.
You said
Uh,
1 minute
Oh,
when
no.
you first cast it.
No, no, no.
Do I have it on or no? I don't know how
No.
long it lasts.
He just said a minute.
All
Over
right.
a second.
No, that's my going into the ethereal plane. The
You
invisibility
said that
is
you
an
said that
hour,
lasted
so.
for see invisibility lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would still be on.
All right.
That's not even
1,
concentration.
2,
Wow.
3.
All right then. So yeah, you see him
Yep.
flying to the stairs, upstairs the ladder, and let's see.
Fuck
What's
you,
your
stop.
dex? Oh, you actually have eagle dex. Fuck. Roll a d20. Let's see if you can get an action in before he's out.
15.
What?
15 plus whatever my dex is. 3.
Oh my god!
18.
You rolled a 15 too. You have the same
18.
dex. Tiebreaker. Okay then. Do it again.
Again. Fuck you, dice. That is also another 15.
Oh my god. Jeez, I got a 2. Okay.
Alright.
So you have an
Stop.
action.
Command.
Oh my god. Okay. Quit targeting his wisdom.
No, fuck you.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? He stops in his tracks. His wings freeze up. And he kind of just splats face first on the floor. And then he starts scrambling to move, but he takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna rush up and as much as I want others to be able to see him and help. So
Do you want to try and like grab him or something?
yeah, I'm gonna grab him.
Give me athletics or dexterity or acrobatics to try and grab him. Contested acrobatics.
Acrobatics is better because I have proficiency in that. Cool. I click the button again. God damn it. Can I stop? By the way, it doesn't actually care about what you insert into your roll.
Jesus. Okay.
It just does it randomly.
Did we both roll 13?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But that still
It
succeeds.
doesn't care
You
about
grab
what
him. You grab him there. And he hisses at you. And let's see. He does not have multi-attack, but he is going to try and attack you. So he drew a sting. His tail whips around and tries to hit you. Getting a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
You take. Let's see, and give me a con save. You take 5 piercing damage.
That is. Oh, fuck. I might have lost the dice side I was on, and I forgot it was. Great. That is a nat 1.
All right. So you take a total of 9 poison damage. And I will note also, as the stinger whips around and stabs into you, pulls it back out, you see more of the dust flying off of his tail. He lets out another hiss at you, and he goes to try and do it again. If you don't, so you have turn.
That wasn't very nice, friend.
He is
Where
not
the
in
fuck
talking
is
mode.
it? I know. Where the fuck is it? Spell. 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 Also, are we up the stairs for Granthio to be able to see us and help now?
No, you are still below.
Cool.
Though Gwen can probably hear commotion going down below, especially if Theo whistled and was yelled.
Yeah, Oh shit! I whistled. Hey,
You did
Sif.
whistle. Yeah.
Bluff, bluff, motherfucker.
Bork, bork.
That's why I whistled. I forgot. I probably should have mentioned. That's why I whistled.
Nah,
I whistled.
you're fine. Yeah.
Hi, Lumi.
I will say Lumi comes to the floor. Bork, bark, growl.
Bork, bork, fetch. Okay. Spiteful. Fuck you, spiteful armor.
You might just kill it with this for you. Yeah, charisma save. I don't think they're very charismatic. Actually, no. That's a second best stat. Okay, let's see. That's not second best stat behavior. 9. How much damage?
I'm trying to figure out what the damage even is. Oh, okay.
Crimes. You cast the cantrip and deal exactly his HP. He screams in psychic agony and burns into dust.
That wasn't
Oh.
very nice. Oh. Alright. Neo's gonna stand up, brush himself off. Because he probably dived to grab it because it's small.
Yeah.
Brush himself off. That wasn't very nice. Alright, cool! I have definite reasons for going to this party now. Mathiel, we had a visitor. He tried to poison our wine. He tried to poison me. He poisoned me.
I'm going to go kill him.
He's already dead.
Good. I'm gonna piss on his corpse.
He doesn't have a corpse, he's dust now.
Why did you dust
I'm gonna piss in the south.
I didn't dust him. He's a fiend, an imp.
Devil.
Devil.
Yeah.
He's an imp. He turns to dust when he dies.
She proceeds to sweep up the dust, put it in a container, piss on the container, and throw it like a jar of dirt.
Jesus Christ.
Throw it outside. Throw it outside.
Jesus.
Theo's gonna
throw it outside like a jar of dirt.
I got a jar of dirt.
I got a jar of
I got
dirt.
dirt. I got jar of dirt.
dirt. And guess what's
Alright.
in it? I got a jar of dirt.
God damn it. I think that's a decently good place to end this session.
Yeah, I am gonna send one
With
more
the
sending
Pirates of the
to.
Caribbean reference.
Yes,
I'm
I am
goddamn-
gonna sending. I am gonna sending to Bard one more time and say, you might want to come early. I have something to discuss with you. And that's where we can leave it.
Good session, even though we couldn't get to the big stuff yet, but they gives me more time to play. So,
Mm,
And it's
I
all-
definitely had enough spell points for that, but it didn't actually minus the spell points for my sheet. God damn it.
Ayo.
well, I didn't expect to actually.
Fine.
I didn't expect to actually do much for that imp, but now he's dust, and he's back in hell.
Bottle shatter. Ah, yes, it's the ghost. No, it's not the ghost.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is there?
I could have very easily just let it completely slip by there, but no, he had to roll very bad. He actually rolled a nat. He didn't roll a nat one. I gave him an advantage there on that check. He rolled a nat one and then like a 7 or something. That decent stealth though.
I need to have
If-
a conversation with Clanker.
I feel like there was. So the ghost was nowhere near me. The ghost that I was looking for was nowhere near me. It's really funny because I just imagine that the one ghost that does always follow Leo just screaming in the background, "It's not the ghost!" Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What are you doing? Don't, not the ghost.
Yeah, I
We don't have a
actually
personal
realized
stake in this.
something. I actually realized something. I was running Cloud Detect Magic as being able to see an aura even when a creature's invisible. That's actually not how it works. You'd only know that there's magic nearby. You wouldn't be able to see their aura. So that's a thing I need to retcon in the past. But yeah, good session, people. Even though we had some hiccups along the way. Hopefully next week we can actually
time.
have a full party and do the big stuff.
Ow. Yes.
Goodbye,
Ow.
Twitch and YouTube.
Goodbye. I hope you didn't mind the fact that there